Wilderness Explorers is a self-guided, interactive tour of Animal Kingdom that allows kids and their families to dig deeper into the park storylines revolving around the animal exhibits that we have to offer, the conservation messages behind it, and even some cultural aspects of what you learn when you travel the world to see these places. As the kids check in at our headquarters station, they're given a guidebook, a Wilderness Explorers guidebook, that they use to find their way through all of the badge locations. We have more than 30, so it can be all done in a day, or you can bring the book back and do it over multiple visits. And as they complete each station, whether it's just transcribing something into the book that they find in the park, or engaging with one of our troop leaders at one of the former Kids Discovery Clubs that are kind of being transitioned into being part of this, they will earn a badge, eventually kind of upping their status as Wilderness Explorers and achieving rank. And so that's it's really sort of a reward for paying attention to the park and maybe seeing it in a way that you haven't in the past. The Wilderness Explorers group that Russell was a part of, in our conceit, Wilderness Explorers is an international organization, so they can be in all of these places, and they are. So when you go to Africa, Asia, Dinoland, wherever you may be in the park, and really that was one of my tasks as art director on this, was to make sure that the things that you encounter look as though they belong in these areas. We don't want this to in any way override our existing park storyline, so when you do something that takes place throughout the entirety of the park, it really needs to feel organic to each of those places, and so that's what we've done. So you actually have to pay attention to spot the little Wilderness Explorers ID that'll clue you in as to what each of the locations is. As we say with a lot of these things, is for kids of all ages,
right.
and so we targeted this at, we would say, an age range of 7 to 10, but we think there will be interest on both sides of that, and so it really is for anybody who's interested in learning more about the things that we have on display in the park.